Love a cake with a surprise inside? Well, this one has it. A slice is filled with everything but the kitchen sink, pretty much. It's the work of Courtney Rich, and we are calling this everything but the kitchen sink cake, which totally makes sense when you see what goes into it.
Because it really is. I mean, look at everything we have here on the counter. It's just about all my favorite things. So you've got salty and sweet and crunchy, and we're throwing it in a cake because it's a really popular cookie and bar that everyone loves to make.
Right.
But I've never seen it in a cake.
So you thought, why not?
So I like to do that. I like to take that challenge, and whatever dessert I've had, I'm like, could that be a cake?
Well, we like to benefit from that challenge. Absolutely.
Good.
I was shocked, though, I'm seeing even potato chips here.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. This is part of the potato chip and pretzel crack filling. It's got such great, yummy things. You really sometimes don't even want to know what's in this.
You're like, don't
right?
even tell me. I don't even want to know.
Because it's potato chips.
Okay.
I like the Lays are a little bit thicker than the Ruffles. They give it a good crunch. Some pretzels. This is non-fat dry milk powder. It's going to help kind of hold everything together.
I like that you
Brown
emphasize
sugar.
Non-fat when we're making a cake.
Yeah, I know. There is actually
that.
no regular milk powder. I couldn't find it. It's always non-fat in the store for some reason. Some regular sugar. We're going to mix that up, toss it up, and then you just pour melted butter over the whole thing.
And you said this is the filling.
This is the filling, and this gets baked ahead of time at 275 for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then it turns out like this.
Voila.
It's like a toffee crunch. It's a big piece. So what I like to do is I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, get a rolling pin.
Okay.
And you can break it, you can slam it, you can roll it, but that gives you smaller pieces.
This is like therapy, right?
Yes.
This is when
absolutely.
our cake becomes more than just like comfort food. We eat our
baking
fillings.
is always therapy. You're in there, you just got your hands working and getting creative.
So you want it pretty fine.
Yes, because we need to be able to cut into the cake.
Okay.
So we'll move some of this out of the way and bring the cake over. And I've already started stacking this cake. And so we're on the second level right now. I put a little frosting down.
How many layers total?
We're gonna go 3.
Yeah, we are.
3. We gotta make sure it's still stable, so we can't go too high. But I'm gonna pipe a rim of frosting around the entire layer of the cake to hold everything in. This is really important, especially if you have a soft filling, like a curd or a jelly. You wanna hold everything in so nothing seeps out the sides.
So it acts like a gate.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. And
Did
then
I go fine enough for you?
This is perfect.
Okay.
We just sprinkle this on. You kind of want to have it flat because as we stack every layer, we still want it to be level so we don't have a dome or kind of bumpy or unevenness on the top. We like that nice flat top.
I'm kind of jumping ahead into my mind thinking of biting into this cake because of course that's what we dream about from the beginning.
That's how that's what my dreams are made of.
But what a fun texture play, right? You've got the moist cake, you've got the crunchy filling. This is awesome.
And then this soft frosting and all the flavors because it's not just super sweet. You're going to get some saltiness and good contrast to all the sweetness. The chocolate cake is a dark chocolate cake. So it's bitter. It's not super sweet, but we have a little bit of that. And I love playing with textures. I love having a crunch. I had a peach crumble cake with an oat crisp filling, which gave it a nice crisp, and then a peach compote in the middle, so you had some fresh peaches in there. This is toasted coconut, some mini chocolate chips.
Here comes everything but the kitchen sink.
This is just adding it.
Yes.
You could throw nuts in here. My family and I, we don't love nuts in our desserts.
I'm in that same team.
Okay,
yes.
But pecans or toasted almonds, those would be delicious in here as well. So you kind of push it down so it kind of holds into place.
Again, you're wanting that level, even surface you talked about.
You can even throw on some of our drip.
Oh my gosh, you aren't holding back. Go for it, girl.
No. You got to get flavor in every bite.
Oh my gosh.
I have no shame when it comes to baking. We'll just throw some caramel on there.
I mean, let them eat cake, right? Wasn't that the phrase?
Yes.
Okay.
And I like a good party, and there's never a party without a cake, so.
Oh, I bet everyone wants you at their party.
And then the last layer always goes top side, this crumb side, down, so that when we're frosting, we have the smooth side, we don't get a ton of crumbs there. And then you're just gonna go back around the whole cake with the frosting.
Is this sort of a crumb coat effect?
Yeah, you would start with the crumb coat, just a thin layer of frosting to lock in the crumbs, especially with the chocolate cake where the crumbs are really noticeable with this white frosting. And after a crumb coat, you would put it in the freezer for just about 10 minutes to set. So that you can go back around the cake with more frosting. You won't have any crumbs get in the way. And then we do the drip, and the drip just falls down these sides beautifully.
Now, how does the drip work? I've been seeing a lot of pictures on Instagram and Pinterest of this drip effect. It looks super fancy.
It's really neat, but it's super easy. I love these bottles. These small ones come from Orson Gigi, actually, in Salt Lake here.
Cute.
And then I just fill them up with a ganache. This is just chocolate chips and heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
Melted, but you don't want it too hot because then it's going to melt the frosting. And when you're ready to do the drip, and I can keep working on this, and we can come back to it and eat it at the end if there's time.
Sure.
But you would just hold the bottle on the side, on top of the cake though, so that the drip pours out over the side.
It's literally dripping off the cake.
It's dripping off the cake. If I held it like right over here, it's going to just kind of give me little droplets, and it won't give a nice smooth drip all the way down.
That's how you get it so perfect, that precise
You
placement.
want it to come over the top, but then let it get messy and just move it around as you turn the table.
This is so fun.
And get it moving around.
All right, this is just one I know of many cakes you have in the works.
Yes.
Where can we get more of your creations?
All my cakes and the recipes are on cakebycourtney.com. Another favorite one that I just did was a caramel apple cake based off of the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory apple pie, caramel apple. Do you know
my favorite?
So popular, I turned it into a cake, and I was so happy with it. It's perfect for fall.
Awesome. Cakes by Courtney. Put it into your search engine, and we will link you over from our website, too, to make it easy, studio5.ksl.com. Great to have you, Courtney.
Thank you so much.